Good night, Uncle.
Okay, good evening. So even
Oh, good evening.
even it's already night, but because we meet, we say that good evening. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
So
our
before, good evening is for kind of night, not really night, but good night is when we say it when we
goodbye
oh,
when we
for
say
goodbye, for goodbye.
yes. Okay. So even that now is 8 o'clock. But example, you try to we meet around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. But when we meet, we say that good evening.
Oh, okay, okay.
Good. So how about activity today?
Uh, there is some class like um, I had a class in analytic philosophy,
Mhm.
but my lecturer from course of philosophy of God it, can come because reasons that I don't know.
You don't know what is the reason is. It means that
Yes.
you already come to campus. You already come to campus or
Um.
study by virtual.
Still by Zoom virtual.
Or still by Zoom. Okay. So how many lesson? What is your subject today? What lesson is today?
For a number of lesson is two lessons. But um, the lesson that is happening is just one,
Mhm.
and that is analytical philosophy.
Okay, what is that?
Um, it's um uh it's about I kind of forgot. Wait. It's about um there is some philosophers that is that their thinking is um analytical. So this lesson is studying about those philosophers and their thinking and their thought of said things.
It is that. Well, that can you explain it a little detail?
Okay.
Okay, you try explain
Okay.
it more detail.
Like yeah. Do you hear about Vienna Circle? It's a group of philosophers. No, not philosophers. A group of scientists that have one philosophy that is unifying science in one language, one system, and basically trying to make everything systematic and um, easier to convert because it's only one language. It's not like language like English language or Bahasa. It's like in the kind of mathematic language and linguistic. You can put it together and it will still work. So the so um uh, analytical philosophy is talking about them and talking about what are they what are they try to accomplish and their philosophy and their what they are doing.
Okay. So it is that your topic today, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have the response about that? What is that you think after your lecture explain you the topic? So what are you thinking after that?
My response to the lessons,
Mhm.
my response is that it's kind of interesting because I uh, my first my first thought was
Mhm.
they kind of shape the whole science, and that kind of thought is still lingering and is still affecting today's today's learning and science. So like so like it's kind of interesting because you can still feel about how their thought is still affecting today's environment of study, of learn. Yes, that is my first response.
And how about tomorrow? What is the lesson or your subject tomorrow?
Tomorrow is about hermeneutics, and tomorrow is my group um my group my group, and we are gonna presented our presentation in front of the class.
So who is become the speaker? Who of you become the speaker? You or
Um
your friend?
um Maybe it's four of us because there is no a singular speaker or something like that.
Okay. But have you made it that article? You and group already uh, settled that the article. Have you make it the article?
Um, we have we had made it, but it still needs some review because it's tomorrow and we don't want any mistakes.
Inside. Okay.
Yes.
I think it is become the interesting, and I think that it's better if you try to explain it before you do the presentation tomorrow. Maybe you try to explain it in English.
Oh, okay, okay. Um, I I kind of forgot about it, but it's about this philosopher named Derrida
Mhm.
and his way of um um learning some um uh, um what is the word uh is the- about how he understanding about some things, and how he read the intention of the writer, how the writer's bias, how we separate the bias and the things that they are conveying, and yeah, and some terms that it's too hard to explain.
But I think you already discussed with your team, right? Have you
Yes.
do that? What is that discussion with your friend?
What? Pardon.
Have you what is that? Do the discussion with your group with your friend
Not yet. It's begin in 2 hours from now.
from now, 2 hours from now
Mm,
on. So after that, we'll do that. Okay.
yes.
How many person in your group? How many
Um,
personnel you are?
Only four.
4 person. Okay.
4%.
And part of you will discuss it tonight, and tomorrow that we'll do the presentation. But maybe that as commonly on one group, maybe one of you will be a speaker, try to explain. But even on your group, who will be speaker? You or other friend, right?
Yes, it will be like that because some person understand it better than the others. So
Mhm.
yeah.
We'll do it. Yes, we'll make a voting vote. We'll do the vote tonight among your friend who will be
Yes.
speaker tomorrow.
Uh,
Yeah.
um, I think it's it's still gonna be 4 of us because the lecturer want it for um all of person inside the group to 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 participate in the presentation.
Okay. So it's mean that all of you already tried to make it, yes, already make it
Yes,
out
yes,
together. But however, you have to discuss it around you, among of you. You must
yes.
discuss it together. And who will be speaker tomorrow? Okay. So to be your subject tomorrow, according to you, which one to be interesting?
Um, which one lesson will be interesting?
I mean the contain. Maybe that I mean that for topic tomorrow you have the some point. What is the some point important to you?
Maybe how we separate writer bias from the thing itself that they want to convey. Like for example, like how in some if in some article they kind of explain something, but there is the biases and the biases is bad. So it's kind of hard to separate because this thing is bad, but the writer think that this is not that bad. So yeah, it's kind of hard to separate them.
Yes, I hope you success for presentation tomorrow.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, thank you.
So your group, what is that your group target? I mean that what is that your group score target? Will get it A,
Uh,
B, or A plus? What do you think?
uh, the thing is, the lecturer in college never told us what our score are, so we just gonna presentate um good at least and don't don't have a mess of a presentation.
Mhm. So, however, that your group one that get it A, yes, if possible, possible get it A plus, yeah, A enough maybe, yes, but if possible get
Hey,
it A plus, it will be better, yes.
yes, 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 correct,
Okay,
correct.
well, and then tomorrow is your group. How about another group? Already did the presentation before?
Some group yes, some group no. So because we are in the seventh group and there is if I'm not wrong, there is 9 or 11 group, 10 to 11 group. So there is still um a few after us.
Okay, we already done it, yes. Okay.
Yes.
So how about the, I mean that the class in the campus? Any information will do the offline or still by virtual,
Still still online.
still online?
There is some some uh berita. What is the word?
Yes, news.
There is some news that um the faculty of law is gonna be offline real soon. So that is the thing that I only know.
Only the faculty of law, but the
Yes.
other majoring still doing the virtual learning.
Yes. For others, yes.
Okay. So if give you a choice, which one do you choose? 100% offline or 50% online and 50% offline? If give you a choice, which one do you choose?
Personally, I like it to be because my college is kind of far but still reachable by train. I want it to be like 50-50 because if it is 100% offline, it's kind of hard for me because I don't accustomed to it yet. So maybe 50-50 or like 60-40 offline online because I like it when it's offline, but I can't do it every day.
Oh, yes. Well, so example for offline. So how do you go? By motorcycle or by train or by car?
Um, I think by train because it's cheap.
Cheap?
It and it's not that taxing on my body.
Yes.
Um, um, and it's not that it's long, but it's still manageable.
Okay. Could you tell me that if you go by train, so how do you go? I mean that from home. Could you give me the description that how do you go to train station until to your campus?
Um, um,
From
um,
home. The first thing from home, where do you go?
I go to the Tanjung Priok stations, and after that I stop at Kota stations, and after that I continue to continue um uh to uh to train and to Bekasi
Yes.
to Depok
Yes.
and I uh, turun
Take off. You can take off.
yeah,
Yeah.
I take off at um uh uh University of Indonesia stations.
Okay. So you will be stuck there, yes, at
Yes.
University of Indonesia. So from home directly go to the Tanjung Priok station or bus terminal or train station,
Yes, train station.
train station. So
Yes, yes.
from that Tanjung Priok train station, from there go to Kota train station,
Yes.
and then from Kota train station directly to Depok. Maybe that stop in several stations, yes,
Yes, yes, yes.
until Depok, until to Indonesia University.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that you spend enough time. How long it takes you from the Tanjung Priok until campus? You need that an hour
Uh,
or an hour over? What is?
if I'm not wrong, it's more or less 2 hours.
Oh, more
Um,
or less 2 hours. Mhm.
yes. Because I don't know, trainer are they never had a traffic problem, so they just go. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, it's 2 or more hours.
Okay. But enough. I mean that you must leave from home earlier. If that your class starts at around 10, so you must go earlier. Yes, go earlier
Yes.
to
Yes.
campus. It's okay.
Yes. Right.
But it's normally to someone student of the university. It is a part of the sacrifice. You know,
Yes. Yes.
a
That's
part of the sacrifice. Yes, to accept
yes.
that you're part of at the university. Okay, that's good. And then, well, now we try to come to another material.